Welcome to Tacos, Tequila, Therapy, and the Tea, of course, with your girl P. I'ma tell y'all, this is a podcast about everything from beauty to life to love to motivation. If you are looking for a little uplifting spirit or you need to know something about that beauty industry, you confused about what to do with your hair, you have come to the right place. Let's get to it. Join me on the Tea with P. Hello all, welcome back to the most randomest podcast ever, with intention though, but that Tacos, Tequila, Therapy, and the Tea. I'm back. We are still in Scorpio season, which is the best season ever. I just wanted you guys to know that. But today, I really wanted to just share my thoughts on some things that really I've noticed that it has changed my life in so many ways. And sometimes we have to be aware of it. But it's the power of gratitude, especially when it comes to recognizing your abundance. Now, first of all, anybody who has wished me happy birthday, call, text, everything, thank you so much. I am so grateful. This birthday this year was probably one of the best that I've had in years. And when I mean years, now mind you, I always enjoy I shouldn't say that. I don't always enjoy the day because sometimes my birthday is kind of dreadful. Just in terms of just life. Like, heck, I'm getting older, thoughts in the head, right? But overall, I tend to spend that time in solitude because, like I said before, this time of year is my new year. I do not wait until January to decide on what I want to do next for myself. I use from birthday to birthday to set my resolutions or what I would like to do for the year to come. But this birthday, my lesson was definitely recognizing your abundance and my abundance. And anybody who knows me on any given day, I am going to find the bright light in my day. Like if I am asked, how are you? I am fantastic. There are things in the day that could have been rough, but overall, honestly, I am fantastic. I woke up. Somebody didn't wake up today, right? I get to go into a place where I get to do what I love. I turn the key. And I get to make people's day every day. I get to eat off of that. So when I walk into the salon, I do thank my salon. Thank you for feeding me. Because we got another day to try it again, right? And I have been in that space for the last few years of really recognizing and being grateful for the abundance that I have. And it always doesn't come in the form of money. It has come in the form of friendships, connections. I mean, I'm abundant to have a home. Some people don't even have that, right? And it's always seeing the possibilities. And this is coming from a positive Patty side, right? Because remember, I got the 4 different sides. You get positive, passionate, petty, or penitentiary. You pick one, but this is coming from that passionate and positive side of me. I'm just really realizing how blessed I really am. And how we all are blessed. And I know that it's not always easy to unlock that abundance and understanding your abundance in everyday moments. I go, somebody like, I'm having a bad day. Was it the whole day or was it a moment that you allowed to consume your whole day? One thing sometimes people will allow to have it snatch your entire day. I try to focus on, hey, right now, this is good. I am definitely blessed. Things could be different, and it's not. And staying in that space allows me to see possibilities where they weren't able to be seen before. In those rough situations, I can see, like, how can I overcome this? And especially when you think about just in times of adversity. I recently lost a cousin, and he actually passed away the day before my birthday. And while, yes, I'm sad I lost another family member, right? I thought about the abundance and the opportunities that he had. Like, my cousin went and lived in the Philippines. Some people haven't even left off the block. left out of the state, done anything for themselves. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? When you think about living life and we can think about the tragedy of things or the loss, but what was the good and the abundance in the space and the time that we are given? And I'm telling you, when the time is rough, it's not always easy to see. That is a very hard place to be, to see the positive when it is looking rather cloudy and you don't know how you're going to get through it. But the one thing that you guys have to understand, and I believe when it comes to abundance, is that the abundance is you. It's not the outside things all the time. You are abundant. We have the ability to change the outcome. We have the ability to do all the things that we love. And that's true abundance. It is you. And I had to learn that, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't say the hard way, I just had to learn it, right? And we think like, oh, I done went through this and this and this. It was the hard way. No, you had to learn it. How else? I mean, shoot, I don't think I always enjoyed getting up and going to school, but I had to go to learn. And that was hard, but I did it. I feel like in our connections with people, if we focus more on the abundance and what that person brings in terms of in our relationships and our work environments, and looking at the abundance of what are your skill sets and understanding like, what are the possibilities? And it's not seeing like trying to make a red flag green, because I've been in them spaces. We'd be like, oh, they could be great. But the fact of the matter is that sometimes when you see they could be great with you and your abundant self. But until they recognize their own abundance, there's still a red flag. And that is sometimes hard to see because, you know, they be cute, they smell good. They might appear to have a really good job, take care of things, and they still could be a red flag. It could not be the best for you. I've dated some amazing people, and I've had relationships with some amazing people. It just wasn't the time, or they were not the person to go forward with me in my abundance. Do I despise them? Do I hate them? No. I'd be like, oh, that's you. That's where you at. But in the connection, I could see the possibilities of what it brought out in me and my abundant self. But I also had to understand when it was time to exit. But I enjoyed the space while I was there at different times, right? But I could see that. If you could see abundance in our connections. I wish sometimes like in our work relationships, and especially now that I'm in a suite, you hear a lot of conversations about I left the salon because, you know, it's too many women that work together or it was too much drama. And what's so crazy is that in a space of so much creativity, there's so much abundance happening in there. Lives are being changed. Money is being made. People are allowed to be super creative and do what they love. But why are we focused on drama and negativity? So we have the sweet life, which is also very convenient if you're a single mom or you want to start your own business. It's a great way to just start out, right? But when you hear it, it's because I could not work with others. It's sad. Because there's so much abundance in a space with people who are creative. And if they saw that abundance and focused on that, where could they be and where would they go? But my sister also said, if ifs were the fifth, we'd all be drunk. That was her favorite line. So we always can't say what if. But now in your present moment of abundance and recognizing that and focusing on that, oh, imagine the possibilities. I have seen my life change being in a space of gratitude and acknowledging my abundance instead of focusing on my lack. I understand where I was. I understand the things that had happened or things that I have been through. But when you look on the bright side of things, you be like, I got options, and the possibilities are endless. They are endless. If you have focused on your own abundance, the gratitude in the life that you are given, and all of your greatness, right? And grateful for what the universe, God, whoever your higher power is giving and guiding you to, man, whoo, I can't even, you know what I mean, just express how amazing that feels when I have been focused on my space of abundance and possibilities. And I can't tell you guys how amazing this birthday was for me. From the time that I spent with people, like the impromptu trip that just popped up, like the right price, the right time. I had the best weather. My flight, I had a whole row to myself, like getting to my destination. Like, it was amazing. I had dinner. Now, dinner for me with a bunch of people is like pulling teeth, right? But it was a night of, we laughed, we ate. It was such a good time. And I know my friends probably think she extra as hell because I'm always like, let's start out, because I be on my positive Patty shit, right? What are we grateful for? It wasn't for the people to go around the table and to acknowledge me, but what are you grateful for today? Because we are in the season of gratitude. And I want to know that. And it was just awesome to hear like the different things. If somebody was happy that they woke up today, you never know what people are struggling with. But happy to wake up today that's some gratitude, and that's abundant because somebody did not have it. It's the little things. I'm grateful for the sunshine, which feeds my soul, right? I'm grateful for food that allows me to focus, think, process, get fat, and be merry. But all of that is abundance, and it always does not come in the form of dollars. In this season of my life, I'm abundant with connections. I am successful at what I do, and I consider myself very successful. I love what I do. I get to eat every day. I get to do what I love. I don't look like I'm hurting out here or struggling or the look, but I'm not. Life is grand. I have some great people in my circle. My kids, even though they drive me crazy, they are some amazing young men. My life is abundant. My prayer is that I hope that I bring that. I hope someone else feels that they're grateful for me and I am abundant in their life. They appreciate my presence in their space, that I am not taking from them and that I add, because it doesn't stop me from being great. It doesn't stop me from being successful. It's just seeing people for who they are, understanding our connections, our work environments. Sometimes we still have to see the positive to get through those negative situations. This year, I learned yesterday through the Rain Man at the salon. It was so funny. My friend called him the Rain Man, but I just realized that this year in 23, the last day of Scorpio season is Thanksgiving. My season, my year of gratitude and recognizing my abundance. And I really had to share that with you guys today. Is I really want you to recognize and own your abundance. Be grateful every day for all the positives and try to find a positive light in the dark. And that's not always easy. But I want you to know that I am grateful that you took your time to spend with your girl yet again. Because I know you got options and you could have been anywhere else, but you spent it with me. And I'm grateful. But my words to leave you with is, the key to abundance is recognizing that what you love and what you have is enough, and embracing the riches of the present moment. Please and thank you. And it's still Scorpio season. Don't forget, you guys, follow on all your social media platforms. Please like the podcast, share, your girl appreciates it, and I'm truly grateful. Until next time, talk to you soon.
Thanks for spending your time with me. I know that you got options that you couldn't have been anywhere else, but you chose to listen to your girl today. Don't forget to follow on all of your listening platforms. Share the episode. Tell a friend. Come on back. You can follow me on Instagram under Patrice Star, or the salon, which is the Design Studio _MD. I do have a website, and that is the Design Studio MD, and not MD. It's like MarylandODoctor.com. And we are on all of your listening platforms. We'll see you on the next Tuesday for some tacos, tequila, therapy, and the tea. Till next time.